everybody around the world? I'm LLBlueDragon, and welcome to the stream, everybody! Hello and hi and hello! Hope everyone's doing great. Hope everyone's doing fantastic today. Now, before we get started, I want to let you guys know that tomorrow will be my last stream for a while. I'm really sorry that I had to come to this, but I won't be streaming for a while. So that is the reason why I'm saying that. All the information will be on my announcements for my Minecraft video that I posted during the beginning of the year. But, however, I will be playing Jackson Dexter and Wizards 101 on Saturdays and Sundays. So stay in tune for that. But tomorrow will be a long stream. I will continue more of Stardew Valley and everything like that. So yeah. And today we are going to be continuing more of PowerWash Simulator. Now, last time that we left off, we basically completed the floor. We completed the floor, and now we are going on to the chain walls. We're going to the chain walls. And we also did the pillars as well, which kind of reminds me of Juicy Pop for some odd reason. I don't know why. But hopefully today I will finish this. If we don't finish this by the time limit, I'm going to continue cleaning it. I'm going to finish the subway today. I will finish it today. So yeah. So with that being said, without further ado, let's get right into it. Do this, do that, do this, and bam. Okie dokie. So let's go. So yes, we have 21% more to go in order for it to be done. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's finish the subway today. Which I'm going to be starting on the chain doors. So yeah, as you can see, we finished the pillars and everything. So now we're going to be working on the doors. It should have been too hard. Should be too hard. I don't know if this is actually a working tactic, but I'm going for it. I'm honestly going for it. How that show actually did on Shudder. There's a movie that I honestly had no idea that it was going to be a movie up until like I saw a trailer, and it was the More Borealis. It was that famous it was actually that horror game where you play as a a person that examines the bodies of the victims and see which one's like all possessive and everything. Which honestly looks really creepy, especially for one character in particular. I wonder how that played out. I honestly wonder how that played out. It's on Shudder and everything. I wonder how it like played out. Because honestly, I never saw a trailer. So I wonder how it's played out. But like, for the life of me, I don't think I've ever saw anybody gone close to the real, like, true ending of it. I just see like everybody getting like the wrong ending and everything. I wonder if there's an actual true ending, because I haven't seen it. Honestly, I haven't seen the true ending. And I don't think for the life of me I would be able to play that game. I would be petrified. I would be absolutely petrified. If I was scared during the scene of that doll scene from Resident Evil 7, I don't think I'll be able to process. I don't think I'll be able to, like, do it. So yeah, I don't think I'll be able to play the game. Oh my god, I miss it so much. But honestly, I can't wait to see Wildwood. It is a movie that I'm very excited to go see for Leica Studios. Very, very excited. Because their stop motion is amazing, and I love stop motion stuff. I love stop motion stuff. But I hope everyone's doing okay in the storm. Hope everyone's doing okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But I hope everyone's doing okay. Wow, still? This is one tough gate. Seriously? Oh, there we go. Oh, this is one thing. I thought this pole was separated from these things. I honestly thought they were separated. But no, they're not. Okay. Alright, that's that gate down. Now onto here. Onto the other gate. Let me see if I have any stories to tell. Let me see if I have any stories to tell. Oh, I have a story. But I don't know if I recall to ever tell the story, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. So, when I was a kid, I did actually go to Disney World. I actually had a day at Disney World, and it was amazing. I really wish that the days were actually longer for me to stay a bit more, but unfortunately, we just crammed it all into like a couple of few days, and we had to go back to school. But nonetheless, I had a blast at Disney World. Nonetheless. But there was a moment in time where I literally got so sad. Oh. The subway remained closed for another 30 years until community funding allowed its renovation. Oh. It ran until 1984 when the main tunnel's extensive repointing funnel failing things in the dead of the night. What? Huh. Wow. Good to know. So anyways, so my story. There was a time where I literally got very sad. There was a point in the time where I did get sad. So we went to one of the parks and it was basically a whole round the world type park. It was actually quite amazing, but one building actually caught my eye. And it was a very pink house. Like, this building was from top to bottom, inside and out, all pink. But it was not just the only thing that caught my eye. In the front window was the Cheshire Cat. Now, I know I go a bit on about me loving Alice in Wonderland type stuff, but honestly, saying a Cheshire Cat made me so happy. So we went into the store and I actually got a Cheshire Cat, and it was honestly right next to a food place. It was right next to a food place, so we went inside to get some lunch. And we went inside and I placed my bag right behind my chair and everything to actually order food and everything. And when I went to go and see... No, wait. Back up. So, when I was done trying to get my order, and I wanted to see Cheshire Cat, I looked behind me, and the bag was completely gone. Like, it was just gone. My Cheshire Cat completely vanished. And, like, I started to, like, say, like, it's gone. Like, it's literally gone. And we looked under the table. We looked outside. We literally looked, like, where the bridge was at, because there was a bridge. Like, we looked everywhere, and we could not find it. And, like, my mom was like, don't worry, we'll get, like, a new one. And I just felt so sad. I honestly felt so sad for losing that one. But when I went back, it just reappeared. Like, out of thin air. Like, the cat actually reappeared. And I was like, this thing is magical, I guess. But it literally scared me to death. Because honestly, I felt that I lost it. I honestly felt that I literally lost it. Because I put it right behind me. I literally put that right behind me. And it was gone. But then it just reappeared as I came back. I was like, excuse me? Like, huh? What? So yeah, that was honestly a magical moment there. somewhat of it. But honestly, it was pretty cool. Because that cat can disappear and reappear. But it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny to me. It was honestly not funny to me. Because I honestly thought I lost it. But I found it. Somehow. Alright, that's the gates done. Now let's do... let's do the walls. Let's do the walls next. Walls should be easy. And we'll do the roof while we're at it. We'll do that as well. Man, this is dirty. For sure. I think we're almost done with the wall. I must have missed a few spots, but that's okay. I can't believe there's going to be a Friday the 13th on a September. There's like a couple of days that there will be Friday the 13th. And stuff. And that's actually really cool. Which Friday the 13th is definitely on my list of movies to watch during Halloween. But I'll have to get like all the other ones. Because I only have like 8, and there's like a couple more to go. Like Jason X and Jason versus Freddy and stuff. I know eventually I'll watch it. Right now I need to watch all those black and white movies. Definitely need to do that. Because I stopped for a while, but then I had to like get back watching them. Which they're like really cool. They're honestly really cool. I need to watch, once I'm done finishing watching The Invisible Man, there's also, let's see, there's also Wolfman and The Mummy. And I think those are the only ones that I have not seen. Because I've seen The Creature from the Lagoon. I have seen Phantom of the Opera, which that's honestly so far the only thing that is like non-black and white. Oh, that's the time! 10. Yeah, that is 10. I bet one of these is going to be off. I bet you one of these is going to be off. But yeah. So far, the Phantom of the Opera is the only one that I have not seen that is black and white. But I've seen Dracula, I've seen The Creature from the Lagoon, almost all the Invisible Mans, and Dracula. I don't know if I'm missing anything else. I don't know. There we go. I think I had that whole lecture talking about, like, people not knowing what time it is sometimes. There's a lot of people that don't even know, like, what time it is. And it's not just kids. It's honestly not just kids. There's actually some adults that actually can't read the time very well. They honestly have to rely on their phone. Which I think that's sad. I honestly think that they should know time. I honestly think that everybody should know about time. Ooh, it changed colored. The atmosphere changed color because over here it's blue. But then if you go over here, it's just clear. It's a bit dark and not clear. That is a cool detail. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. But yeah, we're gonna definitely finish this. We're definitely gonna do it. I am going to finish this today. I'm honestly questioning about what's this spot stuff on the ceiling, but yet at the same time I don't know what this want to know what this spot stuff's on the ceiling. I just don't want to know. Oh, that's one. Oh, okay. So they're both separate. Oh, there's stuff on it. Platform screen. Platform screen, okay. Well, once this is clean, let's see what the platform screen is all about. Let's see what it says. Where? Maybe at the bottom. No? Not the bottom? Oh, the tiny corner. That's what it is. There we go. So let's see. 1220 Washington. Close track 1. 12:33 Caldria City on time 2. Same thing says on the back. So that's how it's done. That's how you tell what's on what side. But the question is, which is track 1 and which is track 2? That's a good, bigger question. I don't know. Okay, that's done. But I also hope that everybody's having a fun time during the snow. Everybody making snow portraits and drinking hot cocoa and everything. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's doing good. Oh, that's done. I'm gonna do this clock real quick. Still says 10 till. There we go. I'm missing something on this? Oh, it's here. I thought it was this. Like, what? I could have sworn I got all that. But no, it's this. There we go. Now let's do this wall while we're at it. There we go. Now we're just gonna do the other side. Oh, I didn't clean that wall? Thought I did. Guess not. So far for my knitting, it's going pretty good. Still a slow process on the big blanket. But now, my cat, Oreo, she loves to be on top of the blanket. It's like every single time now, like this is a thing now. When I sit and watch my shows, she will sit on the blanket. And I can't move the blanket because she's laying on it and it's making me like slow the process of the blanket, of me knitting it. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm just really, really hoping, and I'm very excited because I want to actually do my beanbag. I want to finish my beanbag so badly. Because I have the stuffing and everything, but I just need, I need a part. I honestly need like a sewing machine. And unfortunately, I don't have that. Fortunately, I don't have that. And I thought maybe I would do this by hand, but unfortunately, yeah, it's not going to be so easy doing this by hand. But at least, like, the cover, but at least, like, the bean itself is all, like, done handmade. And honestly, that was a whole lot of work to do. just to do like the first one, but the second one is going to be a little different and complex at the same time. So yeah, I definitely need a sewing machine for that. 10/10 on this. There we go. I'm gonna be doing this real quick. No big deal. There we go. There. We're almost at 90%. We're going to finish this today. Oh, there we go. And that says the exact same thing. Let's see, other side. Oh yeah. Come on, where is it? Where's that last thing? There we go. Found the last thing. Let's see if there's any other stories that I could think of. Still curious about that shrimp meal on Breath of the Wild. If you guys don't remember my Breath of the Wild series, there was a meal that literally had like shrimp and rice, and it's all cooked so good. And I always wonder what it would taste like. Bet it would be so delicious. I always wonder what it would taste like. Maybe I could make it someday, maybe. But honestly, I can't wait to see Iron Lung. It's only in a couple more days. Couple more days and the whole world will see it. I'm honestly surprised that's in the UK now, which that's awesome. That's awesome that's in the UK. It's almost everywhere by now. Which that's awesome. Now, I will have to say something about Ghost a bit. I honestly had no idea that there was going to be a chapter, and I know I'm late about this, but I honestly thought there weren't going to be a chapter for a while, but we got a chapter recently. And honestly, it was a bit cute. It was honestly a bit cute and cool at the same time. Oh, that was quick. But like, releasing like a song that was lost fully was like really cool. But I honestly think there was at the game awards, where there was a song played during a game, and it's a sin from Ghost. And I don't know if that was like intentional of like a leakage saying, hey, this song is about to be fully worldwide from one of the albums. So I don't know if it was like meant to do that. I'm not so sure. But one thing's for sure, it was out. But when I saw in the comments of like a little like link, I was like, what is this? And it pulls me to rock, paper, scissors. I couldn't help but just be in awe. It was just so cute. It was honestly so cute to play rock, paper, scissors. Now, honestly, I didn't beat it. I didn't beat it yet. But honestly, it was really cool. It's really cool and creative to play rock, paper, scissors. And on top of that, there was also a rock, paper, scissors meet. Like a competition to get like tickets to the show in Florida. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. That's so cool to play rock, paper, scissors during that time. That's so cool. I bet everybody had a blast. I bet everybody had a blast. I hope so. Alright, once we finish this wall, I think it's time to work on the ceiling. Oh, 90%! 19%! 10 more percent to go and we'll finish this right up. Hold on, give me 1 second, please. Hold on. There we go. There we go. I honestly would love to see some graffiti, to be honest. Not like vandalism or anything, because that's wrong. That's honestly wrong and everything. But I know that there are a lot of artists that actually do paint murals and everything. And they do graffiti as well, and it's honestly really cool to see that. It's honestly really cool to see that. But usually sometimes when I see graffiti, it's usually on cars and stuff, or trains. There we go. But I would like to see it on like buildings and stuff. It will be really cool. And as for my book, I'm still reading Edgar Allan Poe. Still reading. I'm on... Ooh, there's light. There's light! Oh my gosh, there's light! I'm on the 300 pages. I just only need to do a couple more and then I'll be finished with it. Which is like 700 more to go. I totally forgot about these! The benches! Which I know for sure that these would be extremely uncomfortable. I just have a sore feeling that this would be very uncomfortable. Oh, they're all separate? Are you kidding me? I thought they were literally all the same. I bet it's underneath. Yep. Bench divider? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. What else am I missing? Oh, that's bench divider. This is just bench. Okay. Because I was about to say, I thought this whole bar thing was a separate from this thing. I thought it was a whole different thing, but I guess not. Thank goodness. It's a whole separate thing. Oh, the backs appear. Oh, this is so much easier. To spot. There we go. Oh, that's done. Now all left is you. There we go. Now this. The box. We're gonna read this box. See what the box says. Ooh, Mockingham. Upton, Detriganto, Power Falls, Funeral, Scora, Washingham, Bastamore, Caldra City, Lahamrel. Public transport. So these are all the places that we've been to. Buckintown, Spongely, Liberal City, maybe some we haven't gone to. Sparkleton, Sprayers, Blemishkin, Moppingham. Wait, I'm just realizing this. Is this all like Westermore? Okay, I just realized from Buckington and Spongely, these are all places named after like cleaning stuff. Like cleaning products to like clean things, sprayers, blemish again, Sparkleton. I just realized that all of this is like references to like cleaning stuff that you use to clean things. I just realized this to now. After somewhat episodes, I finally realized that all of these are like cleaning products. Oh my god, it is. I just realized that. That is clever. That's actually clever and funny at the same time. What about the sides? Totally forgot about the sides. Okay. S-bound from Buckingham on Monday to Friday. Westbound from Sparkleton on Monday to Friday. Oh, this is like the schedule. Okay. Of what trains are available to go to certain cities and stuff. Oh. Cool. But wait, which one's like... Oh, so they're all Friday to Monday. They're all Friday to Monday for timing. Oh. Okay. And this is the same thing too. From the other side. Alright. Let me see if I can get on it without. Oh, again! I can't get on here without the ladder. There we go. Nice. Alright, now you. We do you, now we do sailing. Should be able to ding by now. There we go. There's the thing. Oh, there's the thing for that. Now where's the ding for the bench? There it is. There we go. Now just this bench and it'll be the final bench to clean. You know, when I was a kid, I had this lamp. I had this lamp where it showed fishes going by in the ocean. And it was not just like any order fish light. It also on the side had mirrors on it. It also had mirrors on the side, and it was this gorgeous little silhouette of fishes swimming around. If you plug it up against a wall, and you see the fishes go by and you hear the sound of the ocean. I honestly do miss that. I plugged that thing in so many times. I actually love that lamp so much. But unfortunately, it was gone. The lights wouldn't move or anything. I used it up so many times. And I honestly do want to have like a little fish tank. I think it would be awesome to have that again. But like, you see like the ones that you see in stores, and it's not just like the ones that I basically see. It's just like a smaller one, and it doesn't have the mirrors. which I'm okay with that. It's just that, where did it go? So honestly, I had to get a nosedive into finding out, like, where it's at, because honestly, I can't be the only one thinking about this. I cannot be the only one thinking about it. And sure enough, I did actually find it, and it was really awesome that I did find it. Oh, that's why we need the ladder, because there's a little chip just like the little things on the ground. That's why. That's why we need the ladder. Because there's a little chip. It's probably at night. This thing shines and everything. I honestly hate that. I honestly hate that there's like lights shining above. Like little this. I kind of sort of hate that. I kind of see the purpose because it gives like a little bit of lighting to this. But honestly, there's a light bulb here and I think it shows more of the light of it. A bit more. Instead of like these. Like honestly, this is enough. This is honestly enough. If this is like some LED like light beaming on the floor, then obviously there's no purpose of having this. Because at my old job, there was something like this when they had to do the whole new remodeling and everything. And it just looked so bad. Because honestly, the first thing that I was thinking of is like, dude, that's gonna catch so many like stuff. And like there's going to be critters like moving about in there. And sure enough, one day during one of my shifts, there was a spider crawling up and down the wall. And it was like as if it was teasing me. It was like as if it was teasing me. And like I was scared. I was honestly scared. Like I was honestly scared to move like underneath the whole spider and everything. But luckily I had some. But luckily there were employees that actually got the spider down and killed it. And it was big. It was honestly big. There were a lot of moments where there were big spiders in that place. Very, very big spiders. And I did not like that one bit. Not one bit. Oh my gosh. I need to say this. I honestly need to say this. So, I went to a steakhouse recently. And honestly, it was pretty good. My food was actually good and everything. But the one thing I really did hate is that I was sitting right next to where the opening door was at. And it is like pretty cold outside. Why would you sit anybody right there at the table when there's literally a breeze of coldness coming in and out of the place? Like, I was literally cold. I was shivering because of that. I honestly didn't like it. But however, I did see something really, really funny. So, in some restaurants, and this is really true, you would see the salt shaker full of rice. Like, there will be like some little bits of rice in it, and it is actually normal. It is honestly actually normal, because rice absorbs moisture. And there are times where the salt shakers would get rust inside of it. And some mold too. So there are some restaurants, including my old job, since we did have this problem when we had to do remodeling and the AC vent was literally bad. We had to put rice in the salt shaker. But when I went to the steakhouse, I looked at the salt shaker and the whole thing was literally filled with rice to the brim. Like, there was no salt. There was honestly no salt. I honestly didn't think there would be any salt. Oh, and the lights too, are you kidding me? Got it. Wait, do I have to do this one as well? Really? That too? Ugh. I bet I could get it all the way over here. There we go. See, this is what I mean. Ledges like this get dirty. Don't get ledges when you're building stuff. Don't get ledges. But yeah, that salt shaker was like full to the brim of rice. I don't even think there was like any salt in it. Oh my god. Move. Okay, this ledge is good. You know, since we're on the topics of, like, my old job, there was, like, another thing that I really did hate. There's actually one other thing that I really did not like at all. So we have, like, a little broom closet. We had a little broom closet where all of our brooms, including a trash can, when we can't go to the trash can that we need to put the food and other things in, we have a trash can inside of the broom closet. So honestly, there's a trash can and 3 brooms and a bucket. And honestly, there were two normal brooms, and then you have this tiny broom that is literally used for kids. And like, I looked at this and I'm like, are you for real? Like, I saw somebody with this tiny broom and I'm just like, excuse me? Like, what are you doing? Like, why do you have a small broom? And literally, they're like, oh, the small broom actually gets, all the dirt and everything from underneath the tables. And I'm like, so does a regular broom. So does a regular broom. And they said, oh, but it doesn't do good as much as this one. And I'm like, honey, you're literally bending over to get these things from underneath the table. Either push the table or get an actual broom, because honestly, it will be way more better to use as that rather than this broom, because this broom is going to cause you to have back pain later on. I honestly did not like that broom, and honestly, one person actually uses this broom. Nobody else uses that broom. Only one person uses that broom. And nobody else. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. Just whatever. But then I had like another person actually sweeping. I had another person having sweeping problems. And what they said is so dumb. Like, it was literally so dumb. So, the thing about it is that our dustpan, we have a dustpan, and it has a handle. So when you sweep, you actually get all the stuff from it and hold it and carry it and put it in the trash can. So, this person said, okay, we need a new dustpan. And I'm just like, well, what do you mean? Why do you need another dustpan? Because they said, well, because this is not getting enough dirt. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? Why isn't it getting enough dirt? Because I've used it a few times. I honestly used it a few times, and honestly, I had no problem with it. So, they showed me how they were not, like, getting the stuff in the little dustpan. They sweep it once. They sweep it once, and they're like, see? It doesn't get all the stuff. And I'm just like, you're joking, right? Because when you're using a dustpan, or like anything in particular, you sweep it once, back the dustpan back, then sweep the other crumbs and debris that obviously didn't pick up, and then you keep on repeating that process up until the point you don't see the dirt and debris that you see on the ground anymore. And obviously this person doesn't know that. And I'm like, so I taught them. I honestly taught them, I honestly told them, I was like, you need to back up the dustpan to sweep more of the other stuff on the floor. And they said, no, I don't do that. Like, no, this thing should only be swept once and that's it. And I'm like, all dustpans do that. Literally every single dustpan do that, okay? You need to back the dustpan up once you sweeped it once or a couple of times. Get the dustpan, back it up, sweep it a couple more times, and if you don't see any more debris, that means you're good. But obviously this person has no common sense at all, and she complains about it. She obviously does complain about it. So yeah, those are just like two things I really just do not like at all. Oh, you know what's another thing that I really don't like about when I was working there? So when we remodeled, we had tables. We honestly had tables, and we no longer have a cart to put our food in the cart and bring it to the kitchen. Now we have paper on the table. We put the paper on the tables, and we pick up the table and bring it to the kitchen, alongside with all the dishes that we have to hold in our hands and everything. We don't have a cart anymore. Which honestly, it was a bit sad that we didn't have a cart, because honestly the cart was very useful. Very, very useful. But, no. Now we have to handle paper. We have to handle paper now. Which, that is great. Honestly, honestly great. Now, honestly, I really hate the paper. I honestly hated the paper. Because now, not only that I have to clean tables and do other things, but also I have to not only place the paper onto the table, but also I have to cut the paper. And when I was first cutting this paper, I was honestly doing the exact length and everything with, like, the paper and all of what they're supposed to, like need for, like, the length of the tables and everything. But, no. Unfortunately, the way I was doing it was too long. And I was like, I am doing the exact same measurement of what you just said. And they're like, no, you're cutting it too long. So I was like, okay then, I'll cut them short. So I did them short. And they're saying, oh, this is too short. And I'm just like, okay, so you complain that it's too long, you complain that it's too short. Even if there's like a little edge that I have to fold because it's long, they literally complain about it. They honestly literally complain about it. And I'm just like, okay, you want this thing to be long, you want this thing to be short, make up your mind. So I got mad at that. I honestly got mad at that. And I'm just like, you know what? You know what? I'm not going to touch that. I'm honestly not going to touch that paper ever again. And that's what I did. For the past couple of months, I have not touched that paper. I have not cut it. I have not touched it. I have not done a single thing on that thing. But one day out of the blue, the manager comes up to me and complains to me saying that the paper is too short. And I'm just like, what? Because honestly, everybody knows in the building that I do not cut that paper anymore. So honestly, this is not my fault. This is honestly not my fault. This is another person's fault that actually did the paper. Not mine. Because I have not touched that thing in a while. So honestly, it's somebody else's fault, not mine. You are blaming this on me and not the person that literally cut the paper. And then they fully understood that once there was an explanation of it and everything. And do I still cut the paper? Of course not. Absolutely not. But then there will be a few times where I do have to cut the paper, but the majority of the rest of my time working there, I have never cut the paper. I don't even touch the paper. True, I'll bring out the roll for the paper, but for the majority of the time while I was over there, I did not cut that paper. I honestly hate cutting that paper, and I'm not going to be cutting that paper for a while. But then at the end, they did say that I need to cut the paper and everything. So at the very end of like my days working there, I did somewhat of it. But please do not complain to me about lengths of the paper. Do not complain to me. I would like to see you try it, people. I would like to see you try it. I'm talking about the employees or the managers themselves. I would like to see you try to actually cut this paper. Because honestly, it is so ridiculous. The paper idea for the tables is such a bad idea, and I hated it. I honestly hated it. Like, why do we need paper? Why do we honestly need the paper on the table? It literally doesn't make any sense at all. It literally doesn't. It honestly literally doesn't. But here we are now. Here we are now. Now, I understand for, like, kiddos and stuff, they can draw on it and everything like that. But at the same time, there's, like, no purpose of it. Why can't we just get, like, nice ones? Like you would see at, like, some of the diners with, like, their cloths and everything. Why can't we just have that? A nice tablecloth. But no, instead, we gotta have parchment paper on the table. I would honestly not want to sit at a table that is parchment paper. I would like not to sit on a parchment paper table. I wouldn't. I would not like to sit on a paper table. I would like to sit on a nice table, a wooden table, a table that is not covered in paper. But yeah, I honestly did not like that. I honestly did not like it. And you know what's worse? You know what's worse? There are also square paper for the table, and restocking that is such a big, it is such a bad thing because the rack for the square table is literally under the condiments, where it is literally very, very low to the ground. So doing that is very, very bad. Like, restocking that is such a hassle. And to make matters worse, when we run out of that and we're on a busy, like, train, I have to literally cut the paper for the long tables to make it to the square ones, and honestly, they complain about it. Honestly, the managers and, like, the manager and the boss hates it. They honestly complain about it. And I'm like, bruh. Okay? Like, honestly, they're both square. There's no reason for that. There's honestly no reason to complain. It's on the table. It's both paper. It's both square. Why are you complaining about it? Like, having the paper is... I really didn't like it. I really did not like it. Wait, I don't understand. What are we missing? Wait, what? What are we missing? Platform light. Oh, whoops. Platform light. Platform. Oh, one of these? Didn't I not get one of these? Platform light. Could have sworn I got one of these. Platform light. Platform light. Tunnel light. Platform. Okay. Ah, sneaky. But still nothing? Nada? Huh? Tunnel light. Oh, 2. Oh, I see. There we go. Oh, I see. There we go. Alright, here we go. Main ceiling wall. uplighting ledge. Oh, it's one of the ledges. Oh, it's one of the ledges. Main ceiling. Main ceiling. Oh, main ceiling wall. This. How did I miss that? Okay. Ledge. Oh, I missed that. Oops, I missed that. Alright guys, this is it. We're gonna be fish with the subway. Woohoo! We did it! And now, commence the time lapse. Nice! Ended up being in the air. Nice. Commissioner Barry Muckingham Subway Station. Your work has been signed off. Congratulations. Thank you. Ooh, a fortune teller wagon. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. So cool. But unfortunately, I think we'll have to wait that for a next time. So do not worry. Do not worry. I will say this in all of my videos. I will say this like I've been saying for a long time. I will be back for these videos. I will honestly be back for these videos. I will come back to these videos another time and everything like that. And once everything gets back to the way it was for streaming, I will continue more of the games that I've been playing. I will definitely continue more of the games I've been playing. Like Kingdom Hearts, Stardew Valley, PowerWash Simulator, all of those. Deltarune, like all of those. I will definitely continue more of it. Do not worry. I will be back for those. Do not worry. But yeah. So with that being said, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm probably going to have to end here, guys. Tomorrow, I'll be playing something else, and I'll let you guys know on Twitter and Instagram on when I'm going to be live. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in this world. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye! Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.